Buenos dias! Bienvenido a la El Pollo Loco Coop. Espanol. I've decided I'm going to speak Spanish only in this live. The problem is I don't understand how to speak Spanish very well. Necesito más comprende Español, por favor. Can anyone help me? Welcome to the coop, everybody. We're partying. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, I'm wearing a cowboy hat. I want to tell you why. I got this cowboy hat in Tombstone, Arizona at Tombstone Redemption last year. And I'm wearing it because I want everybody to get fired up about Black Hills Redemption. It's time! It's time to get fired up. It's not until June 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. Black Hills Redemption. It's in Deadwood, South Dakota. But I'm telling you, that's right around the corner. It's going to sneak up on us. So make your plans to be there now. Because it's going to be a party. I think there are going to be maybe a little more than 20 of us there from the Red Dead Redemption series. And we're going to be partying with all of you, and we can't wait. Can't wait. I mean, it's close, though. So let's not drag our feet. Let's get going. Make plans to get there. How's everybody doing? I really need to learn more Spanish if I'm going to only speak Spanish during this thing. I started off strong. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Bienvenido a la El Pollo Loco Coop. The crazy chicken coop. Whatever. I think that makes sense. I think it makes sense. Let's do this. I want to make one real quick. I just want to make one announcement. And that is, if I can find it real quick, there's a print that I ran out of. So if you order a print during this, which I think you could do, if you want me to sign it today, don't order this one. And I'm going to find it real quick so you can see which one it is. It's like the first one, the very first one on the order form. I ran out. Finito. I'm just making stuff up now, aren't I? This one. Right here. Don't order that print if you want me to sign it today because I ran out. And every time I get to that print, I'm going to make that announcement again. I know you don't think I'm the type of guy that would like to repeat himself, but I'm going to. Let's go. Let's get started. The very first one. So another thing I guess I should mention is that these on Streamily now, you can order prints to be signed at any time you want, whether there's a live signing event lined up or not. So a lot of you ordered prints that were to be signed off camera. But since I'm here, let's do it. Let's do them all right now. I'm going to get caught up with everything that I have up until the end of this today. And then if you order more prints later to be signed off camera, then that's probably what will happen. At some point, I'll have another live stream, Streamily signing, but I don't know when that's going to be. So if you want to order, and that goes for anyone too, not just me. That's anybody who's ever done Streamily. Go on the Streamily.com, look up your person, and order a print whenever you want. That's how that works now. So now you know. Anyway, so some people did order specifically to have it signed on camera. And then out of those people, some of them are VIPs, and the VIPs go first. That's the way it works. So let me get out my cool marker holding cup. By the way, check this out. I'm just going to show you this real quick. Game On Expo, same as my shirt. I was just there last weekend in Puyallup. I got it right, didn't I? Puyallup, Washington, which is not Tacoma, which is where I said I thought we were going to be, but it's not. It's not the same place. Just a little bit south, I think. But had an awesome, awesome weekend. Thank you again so much for having me. And check that out. A little Johnny Marston glass. Pretty slick, right? You guys, I get the coolest things, and I really appreciate them. Thank you. Including the sweatshirt. Thank you. Met some really, really cool people there. Let me get started. You're wondering when I'm going to sign a print. I've just been talking for 6 minutes. Sorry. All right. First one. My computer went to sleep. All right, this first one is for Ashley. And I went ahead and I pre-numbered them all. I pre-numbered them and I personalized them. So really all I have to do for most of these is just sign my name. Because I think that's better maybe for you guys. You don't want me to fumble around with stuff so much. I'm going to. I promise you I will. That's part of it for me. But I'm trying to make this as smooth as possible for everyone. So this one is for Ashley. And thank you, Ashley. And so she says, hi, Rob. Just write or draw anything else that you want to. Such a huge fan. Thank you, Ashley. So what I drew is a little tiny John Marston guy. And that ring light's going to mess it up. But there it is, Ashley. And later, you'll see more of these. But when I'm now I've got a thing. If I draw John Marston every time, he says, howdy. Howdy. Just like that. All right, Ashley, let's go. We got the first one out of the way. We did it. Complete. Okay, so now we're going to go to... Okay, I see what's going on here. These... What have I done? I pre-did it so I wouldn't fumble around. I got one of them right. The rest of them, I don't think they're right. Okay, yeah, this one's for 423. Yeah, I'm right. Okay, so this is for Tom Green. Tom, you don't want gold. You want black. All right, and it says nothing specific. So here you go, dude. I put on there Outlaws for Life, and I put that on all of them that didn't want anything specific. Or sometimes I put You're My Brother, because that's my favorite quote. So now you have it. Tom, thanks, man. Muchos gracias, Espanol. All right. I got to remember how to do this. I'm telling you, there's like a lot of things you got to keep up with when you do that. All right. Signing orders. Yeah. Use Signing View. Let's do it. Okay. So 401. This is Chris Jamie, a.k.a. Shaka. And Chris Jamie, a.k.a. Shaka, wanted me to write, we ride together forever. Because we do. I like your style. Shaka. Thank you. I want to talk more about my hat for a second. I got it at Tombstone Redemption. And I'm telling you. I think my plan is to wear it every time I do anything for Instagram until Black Hills Redemption. Are you ready for that? Are we ready for that? This cowboy hat? Excuse me, too. I got hiccups. My wife just made this really good steak. and I tried to scarf it down real quick before I came out here. She's a runner, and she and her friend went running this morning. And then on Saturday, like sometimes during the week, they'll get up and do it. This is for no one in particular. Thank you. But they'll get up early in the morning and go run. And then, they both have to come home because they both have to go to work. So they don't really hang out during the week other than just running. But on Saturdays, they run and then they hang out and usually cook a meal to celebrate the fact that they got up and ran, which I think is really cool. But this morning, my wife made some kind of steak, and it was so good. You dip it. It's like a Mexican dish. Of course, I don't speak Spanish well enough to know what it is. But it was, she marinated the steak and all kinds of good stuff. It smelled really good before she even cooked it. And then made a dipping sauce that had cilantro and lime and lots of other good things in it. And I was a little jealous this morning because she was taking all this food to go eat with her friend. And I thought, yep, you earned that. Good for you. And to my surprise, she brought me back some. And so I scarfed it down before I started this. Now I'm going to have hiccups throughout, whatever. That's kind of the way it goes. Thank you all for hanging out. Right on. This is awesome. This one's for you, Gunner. Gunner asked me to sign, "Can you eat babies?" Knock it off, Gunner. Knock it off. There you go, man. Hey, don't eat babies. Thanks, Gunner. All right. Hey, if anybody sees me sign something, then don't go over there and click that I signed it. Please let me know. I'm going to do it 100 times. This last time I did the signing, I got 5 of them sent back to me that I had to redo because I didn't sign them. I think now I've got this figured out. If I go ahead and pre-number them and pre-personalize them, and all I really have to do is remember to sign my name, we might make it happen. This is to no one specific with no specific instructions. So there you go. Thank you. You can find that one on eBay for $60. That's what I think every time somebody orders one that way. Whatever. Do your thing, people. We're all partying. All right. Old Dirty Gusman. Old Dirty Gusman. ODG. Right? Yeah, this one's for you. Gonna switch her over to gold. So Fan Expo Cleveland is next weekend. Who's going to that? Anybody going to that? Are you going to be? I know that some of you are going to be in Cleveland because I saw that you commented on my last post. Yes. Awesome. You going to be there, ODG? You going to be there? We'll hang out and party. Talk about how you got your name. I'm interested. I definitely want to know. So far, this is actually working out. This one's for Kara, and it says, write anything you'd like. If it's not too much trouble, maybe a doodle as well. It's not too much trouble. It wasn't. I already did it. But I'm going to show you what it is right now. I gave you a little doodle of a horse. You got a horse that's saying, nay. Nobody's riding it. Does have a saddle that's ready. Whoever wants to jump on, maybe you, Kara. Hop on there. Get up on that horse and ride it. Don't be afraid. Thank you very much, Kara. Thank you. Just kind of partying. Hanging out. So, Emily, Amelie, Emily. I think that's how you say your name. And thank you very much. All right, then. Muchas gracias. Por favor, mi amiga. Bienvenido. I'm just showing off my Spanish a little bit. Comprende? I know you do. Tina. Okay, so this one is for Tina, and she says, I am always honest, maybe not always good, but I am always honest. And then she says, P.S. Love you and all that you do. I hope to meet you one day. Tina, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I hope to meet you one day too. Come to Cleveland. Come to Black Hills Redemption. I'll have this hat on. You'll know it's me. I'll be the guy with the hat. Speaking of this, I got to tell you more about this hat. Tina, thank you. There you go. There you go. Thank you so much. So I hadn't worn this hat for maybe since I was in Tombstone. I put it on once or twice, but I don't wear it because everybody knows I'm not really a cowboy. People that know me well would just laugh at me for wearing a cowboy hat, honestly. But I put it on yesterday morning before... While I was getting ready for work, I put it on. I thought, I'm going to see what this thing looks like. So I put it on, and immediately I thought, daggone, that thing is big. And I don't know if it looks big to you. Does that look like a cowboy hat that's too big for my head? Be honest. Because to me, it kind of did. I thought, oh, man, the hat's too big, but I'm wearing it anyway. I bought it. I like it. I'm wearing it. And then I thought, wait a second, maybe the hat's right. Maybe I just got a small head. Maybe I have a tiny head. So, as I'm thinking of all this, and I'm turning the corner to walk out into the kitchen to show my wife how proud I am of my hat, I made the decision that the hat is fine, my head is tiny. So I turn the corner, I put this hat on, and I say, howdy, partner. To make fun of my tiny head, because I feel like that's what I should sound like with such a tiny head. As soon as I did that, our dog, June, one of our boxers, who was eating breakfast, saw me and did not like the hat at all, nor did she like my high-pitched voice. And she came at me like she was going to attack me. She was scared to death, but also had food in her mouth. So it was like a scared, like she came like sliding towards me and trying to back up at the same time and choked on her food. And thank God she was okay, but she stood there for a second, kind of tap dancing, barking and coughing, and then finally hacked up a piece of kibble shot out of her mouth. I just about killed my dog. Thank God I didn't, but my goodness. Yeah, I'm going to wear this hat. I'm going to wear it. I like it. I like what's happening so far. It's made things pretty exciting. And also, it reminds us all that we need to go to Black Hills Redemption. Michael Driscoll. Michael Driscoll, not O'Driscoll. Nobody get excited. Thank you for the years of endless fun. Red Dead Redemption has helped me through so much. Can you put your favorite quote on this? Thanks again. Right on, Michael. Thank you. And yes, I did. I did put my favorite quote, which is, people don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven. Michael Driscoll, there you go, man. Thank you. Heck, on that light really kind of causes a problem, doesn't it? It's not O'Driscoll. Calm down. I hear you, though. But yeah. Michael Driscoll, thank you, man. Michael Driscoll's going to Black Hills Redemption. It's going to be awesome. See you there, man. All right. 591. Greta. Oh, this is Tennessee Greta. What a cool name. Is that your name, or did I meet you in Tennessee? Are you on here, Tennessee Greta? Tennessee Greta. I want to tell you, so far this year, and I'm not kidding you, these conventions have been awesome. They have been busy and cool, and both Roger and I have been to a few of them together. I know that right now, if you're in Cincinnati, Steve Palmer is at a Comic-Con in Cincinnati right now. Get over there and say what's up to Steve. I don't know what it's called, but of course he would love to meet you. So if you're not doing anything, you're in Cincinnati, go. Go hang out with Steve Palmer. Bill Williamson, I implore you. That was real cheesy. I'm a cheesy person, just by nature. That's who I am. I embrace it a lot, but I feel like what I just did just now is really kind of, I feel like I just crossed the line. I crossed the line and I'm sorry. Greta, Tennessee Greta. What's happening? Thank you so much, Tennessee Greta. And if I did meet you in Tennessee, thank you for coming out. And thank you, regardless. Muchos gracias. You know what I'm saying? Muchos gracias, Tennessee Greta. Lincoln. Yeah, this is working. It's really working. He wrote, for special instructions, could you please write, it's John Marston, Micah. Yeah. So I did. And, I I love it that people love that quote so much. It's not my favorite, but I love it that people enjoy it so much. And I get it. I get it. That was pretty intense during that part of the game, wasn't it? Pretty intense. Bianca. So when I was filling these out, my wife was hanging out, and I said, I really like that name, Bianca. She said, yeah, I do too. Sounds like she's sassy. Bianca, are you here? Are you sassy? That's what we want to know. Howdy. Bianca, thank you. Sassy pants, Bianca. All right, appreciate it. See how there's like a little flow to this? It's just a flow because I pre-did it. I hope it's better. I hope it's better for you guys this way. So this one is for Levi Johnson. And this print right here, if you buy a print right now, don't buy this one because I don't have it. I don't know if I told anybody that yet. I don't have this print. So if you're online right now buying one, don't get this one because I don't have it. Or get it, but I can't sign it today because I don't have it. That's all. Levi Johnson is the biggest fan of the Red Dead Redemption series. So thank you so much, Levi Johnson. There you go, partner. That's on its way to you, man. So like I said, some people did order that print already. When we get to that point, I'll make you aware that I don't have it. All right. This is so no special instructions to no one specific. Outlaw for life, thank you. That person's going to Black Hills Redemption too. Everybody's going. We're all going. I don't know, and I'm not kidding you. I don't want to sound like, because I don't. I promise you, I'm not trying to say if you don't go now, it's now or never. I'm not trying to say that because I'm not trying to, be like the overwhelming, come on, dude, knock it off guy. But I don't know if it's going to happen again. I know it's going to happen in June, 21st, 22nd, 23rd. But I don't know if it's going to happen again. None of us do. We want it to. I think the crazy thing is, so there's obviously a lot of factors involved when you have this many people. But the number one factor, honestly, is Kenny Palco is a very, very successful prop maker in Hollywood and has been for a very long time. So he's the one who, when you go to Black Hills Redemption and you watch those lives, that's Kenny. That's the guy I'm talking about. He is doing all of this. He's got a small team of people helping him out now, but he is really doing so much of what's going on for Black Hills Redemption. And if he gets hired for more things, which he absolutely will, if he decides to take them, projects, big time movies in Hollywood, then I don't know if we'll have the opportunity to keep doing this, because he's very successful. Also, when you talk about getting 20 plus people together that were cast members of the Red Dead Redemption series, there's a good chance that a lot of those people are going to be working on other projects too. So really think about it. Really think about going and hanging out. This one is for Sam. Sam said, can you write your favorite quote, please, and thank you? And yes, my favorite quote is and has always been, people don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven. That's my favorite. So there you go, Sam. Thank you. Awesome. All right, Ruben. This one just is to Ruben with no special instructions. So you got Outlaws for Life. I thought I just wrote them myself, but I didn't. Awesome, Ruben. Thank you. See you in Deadwood. Okay, so this one is to no one specific with no specific instructions, and I just want to point out that this print, I'm out of these. So if you order, don't order this because I don't have any more. I don't know if I said that yet or not, but if you order a print right now, don't order this one because I don't have it. And if I had more, I'd be happy to do it, but I don't. I'm starting to make a mess. I'm trying to get myself together a little bit. So I'm going to do all the VIPs here first, and then if people are ordering right now, I'm going to have to set up probably, well, you can't see, but over there, which eventually I will. Listen to those chickens. Can you hear them? El Pollo Loco, baby. I know that's a restaurant, but that's also the name of my chicken coop, if you say it in Spanish. I'm going to have to spread things out, make a little work area, because I know nobody wants to see me struggle through finding specific prints in a box. I'm not doing that. You don't want to see it. I don't want to do it. This is for Megan Block. Megan ordered this print, and I want to tell you, I don't have any more of those. So if you order prints right now or anytime in the future, just know that I'm out of these right now. I guess if you want it signed today on this live, don't order this one because I don't have any more. I might have told you that already. Excuse me if I did. Megan Block, thank you. Gracias. All right, Jack. Jack, hello, Mr. Wiethoff. Thank you for being part of my childhood. All the best from the UK. Jack, thank you. Thank you, Jack. All the best to you, too. Lad? Is that right? Laddie? Jack? Bloke? Right on. Thanks, Jack. Thank you. All right. Moving along here. This one is for Gabe. Gabe said, my son requested, it's John Marston, Micah. So that's what I wrote on there. For a second there, I thought you might have been Gabrielle Sloyer. But I guess it's probably not you. Probably not the same Gabe. Because Gabrielle Sloyer does not have a son. All right, there you go. It's John Marston, Micah. Isn't that how that went in the game? Where they were in a camp and you're playing as Arthur. You walk over, you see John and Micah sitting there. Micah's all confused looking at him. And for a moment, you don't really know what's going on. And then you hear John say, it's John Marston, Micah. You know me. That's what I'm pretty sure that's the part of the game. I know, it's just funny. I enjoyed that part too. And it was funny when we shot it too. That must be what everybody's talking about. Charlie! Hi, Rob. Hi, Charlie. Are you hanging out? Is anybody else wearing a cowboy hat right now? Anybody watching? You wearing cowboy hats? Let's go. Let's go. Got a smiley face. Maybe that means yeah. All right. I like your style. I do like your style. All right, Charlie. Thank you very much. I'm telling you, this ring light is just wrecking it. And I'm sorry. I'm trying to show you what I did. I guess you'll get it here eventually. But I want you to see it right now. I figure that's why you're watching, right? Okay, this was for Micah. This one is for Micah. And Micah wants me to say, it's John Marston, Micah. So I did. Right there it is. Better sign it. Probably don't want me to sign it in gold because that would not show up. So this Micah spells his or her name, I guess, M-I-C-A. Micah. Thank you. Yeah, going. I feel like they must all be laying eggs right at the same time. Excuse me, hiccups. Steak dinner. They must be, or having a meeting or something. I don't know what they're talking about. Anybody speak chicken? This is for Mubarak. And please forgive me if I'm mispronouncing your name. It says, write whatever you like. Thank you from Saudi Arabia. That is so cool. I wrote Outlaws for Life. And let me sign this here. And I'm going to put my favorite quote. So yeah, out of both games, I would say, my favorite quote is, "You're my brother." I'd say that is my favorite. And thank you so much from Saudi Arabia. I don't even know if you're awake right now. It's got to be the middle of the night for you, I would imagine. But if you are, thanks for hanging out. You can go to bed now. Yours is done. Yours is done. Thank you so much. I am going to post this, by the way, as soon as I get done. I always do. I'm going to post it for whoever's wants to. If you missed yours, whatever, you watch back, you'll see it. This one is for Cindy, a.k.a. Sandman. And just wanted to say thank you for the joy you bring to the world. Love from Puerto Rico. Thank you, Cindy, a.k.a. Sandman. Thank you. Lots of love. There you go. So this print right here, just so you know, if you order a print right now and you want this one, don't order this one to be signed today because I don't have any more right now. I will have more. They'll send me more, but right now I don't have them. So I just need to make sure you're aware of that. I feel like I might have said that already. Excuse me if I did. So Rachel, blessed are the peacemakers. Matthew 5, verse 9. Really, really cool, Rachel. There you go. And look at that. I got the gold pin out already. There you go, Rachel's. Rachel's. It's probably only one of you. I don't know why I put an S on the end of your name. Actually, I do. Because, believe it or not, something else popped into my head when I was saying your name. And you know what it was? This was for you, Rachel. Ship it! Oh, no! Oh, no! Are we doing that again? Are we doing that again, Rachel's? Let's do it. Let's do it for a while, see how it feels. You know, this is for Adrian. No special instructions. Let me sign it. There are some things that are, there you go. Thank you so much. Adrian, ship it. Honestly, it feels pretty good. It feels pretty good from my end, you know. I don't know how it feels to you. I kind of like it. I think we're going to run with it for a while. Let's run with it. So that was for Adrian. No, wait a minute. Yeah, that was for Adrian. And this is for Adrian as well. And so the exact same picture to Adrian in a row. And I don't know if that was on accident. I don't know if you accidentally ordered twice because it's the exact same thing. No personalization. And it just says your name. No special instructions. I guess personalized to Adrian, right? But so Adrian, on this one, I put my favorite quote of all time, which is, "You're my brother." So there it is. And if you didn't order two, give the other one away to your friend named Adrian, I guess. Ship it! Ship it! Daggone. You know? What I was going to say before is that there are certain things that you can count on, right? Like, you can pretty much count on the sun coming up the next day. You can count on, what do they say, death and taxes. But there's a lot more that you could actually count on. And one of those things is that I am going to be ridiculous when I'm live on Instagram. That's the way it goes. I'm not going to stop. I don't care what you think about it. This one says Landon. This one's for Landon, and Landon said, "Can you add, you eat babies?" Yeah. There you go, Landon. I just want to show you something. Just want to show you my little friend here. You keep talking about eating babies. I'm not saying anything. I'm just showing you. You keep talking about eating babies. Just keep talking. Ship it. I wish you would, Landon. I'm just saying. All right, Landon. Thank you very much. Muchos gracias. Julian. Okay, so Julian says, can you write, "I didn't get these scars falling over in church," and a doodle of a velociraptor? The awareness day is soon, and they could kill you. And you know what? That's a fact. That's a fact. Julian. So I didn't get these scars falling over in church, and then I drew a picture of a velociraptor for you. And be careful with this. Julian, I like your style. But do be careful, because velociraptors, they're just really, they're nothing to really mess around with at all. You know what I mean? They're no joke. Be careful out there, everybody. Ship it! I think I might have forgotten to do that a couple times, and I apologize for those of you who are holding your breath. Whew. All right, we're good now. Sve. S-V-E-A. Sve. Sve? That's my guess, and I hope I'm saying your name correctly. And it says, please write, from Rob Wiethoff to Sve, fan of John Marston. So I did. And I hope you like it. And Sve, I hope you're having a good day. I will see you at Black Hills Redemption. See you there, partner. It's got to be a party, everybody. It is. I just looked up this morning. I don't know how much time we're going to have while we're there, because that's going to be pretty jam-packed with awesome stuff that Kenny's got planned. But they do have a place that rents motorcycles out there in Deadwood. I looked into it this morning, and I thought, if there's a moment where I could get a hold of one of those things and go for a ride, who's coming with me? Who is going to rent a bike and we're going to take off and ride through the mountains for a little while? Who's coming with me? Think about it. That would be awesome. And I mean it. I would really, really like to do that. All right. I skipped one. Or maybe, let me do something real quick. Let me just grab this. Oh, goodness. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I don't want to put you through, but I think I'm going to try it once, because I think I can do this pretty quickly. I somehow skipped one when I was writing these out earlier. So I got this one right here. This is for Riley. I'm going to try real hard to not let that happen again. I guess I already did the trying part. We'll just see how well I did. Hopefully that won't happen again. So, Riley. I feel like I did do this one. I think I did do it, and I put it in the wrong place. Maybe this is it here. Well, this is the fumble part that I was trying to avoid. But anyway, all right, Riley, here we go. To Riley. Okay, so sign it here. Outlaws for life, Riley. All right, so that one, muchas gracias. Ship it. How do you say ship it in Spanish? Does anybody know? Thank you. I love your work too. Thank you. What does that say? Yo, it's Steve. Wait a minute. Steve, is Steve Palmer on here right now? He can't be. Steve Palmer, what's happening, man? Hey, everybody go check out Steve Palmer. He's at a convention right now. He must be on a break or something, dude. He's out of. Tell him where you are, Steve, in Cincinnati, if you're on here, because everybody wants to hang out. Of course they do. Riley, ship it on its way. Muchos gracias. Bienvenido. Sometimes I confuse myself. All right, Riley. Thank you. Steve, did you tell him where you are? Tell them where you are right now so they know. And also, everybody also should know. Steve J. Palmer, there it is. I can go live for a second. Let's do it, dude. Well, let's do it. Let me see if I can find you. There he is. I don't know how to do it, obviously.
Hey!
Hey!
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. A lot of these Ohio people are going to be very excited to see you in Indiana very short. They're like, no one ever comes to Ohio, and so you're gonna I signed some stuff today that you and Roger are going to get in the next month, and I left enough room because I know how Roger gets. So I signed very small, but I'm here at. It's probably reading backwards. That says Super Cincy Expo. I'm here in Cincinnati, Ohio. And look, you last weekend you saw Kenny James.
Yes, he's right there. Tell him I said, what's up?
Yeah.
Hey, if you can get his attention, show him this. He'll go nuts. He'll see this and say, "Oh yeah, I was just there."
Wait, he's talking to a very young fan, and I don't. This kid's engaged. I don't want to interrupt him, but hold on a second.
No, yeah, don't interrupt him. But if you do get him at some point,
he's Bowser, so he gets all those Mario fans. But how long have you been? How long you been signing today?
Not very long. Since 1 o'clock, so 47 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Not very long.
Yeah, we're in the same time zone for once. This is like weird.
Weird. Well, hey, I want to know. I just want to double check with you because I know that you and Kenny had a really cool conversation that I think that you shared on your page, right?
Absolutely, we did. That was a few days ago. Yes, we went live on my feed, and we talked about Black Hills Redemption and some of the things that he has planned. Some of the things he wanted to do aren't going to happen, but he aims high. But yeah, some of the things that he's got planning are really cool, and we're looking. If you're going to be there this year, Kenny's putting all his heart and soul and having some really cool events, some cool raffle and prize giveaways. He's busting his tuchus to make it happen, and he's kind of shared with me some of that stuff, and I think it's going to be really exciting. I think everyone's going to be really happy.
Yeah. I think it's going to be really exciting too. I had a chance to watch that conversation that you guys had, but I wanted to make sure it's still there so everybody else can see it too.
I posted it. It wasn't temporary. So if you guys are just hearing about this, you're like, oh, I want to know what's going on. It's pinned to my reel and my Instagram, so check it out. We talk for about maybe 40 or so minutes, and it'll fill you in on what Kenny's got planned. But we're very excited. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah. Well. And as you were saying that, I just saw Aaron from the Totally Awesome Show, and Candace. I think you and I are going to link up with them Monday, right? And hang out. Does that sound right?
So,
are you going to be there?
Here's the thing. I don't know if I'm gonna try to be part of that, but my flight is getting in kind of late, so I may not get back to my place by that time because it's coinciding with me returning from this trip. So here's the thing: if I don't make it, I'll let Kenny know heads up whether or not I'm going to make it or not. I'm going to try my darndest. But if not, I know that you guys will do fine without me, and I'm sure it won't. I'll get on there one of these days, and there's still plenty of time between now and Black Hills Redemption. So we still got time to talk about what's going on, and because there's a lot happening.
Yeah.
There will always be time because Kenny will just think up of something in the next week, oh, you know what, I'm going to add this, and then you're going to do interview to talk about what he's doing. It's like, oh, we're going to have juggling circus clowns with flamethrowers and stuff, and Kenny will make it happen. And, it'll be weird, but then I want to see that, you know.
Yeah, man. Well, dude, it's so good to see you, man. I'm so happy we had a chance to hang out for a second.
Listen. Everyone says this because they're happy that I'm here, but they're like, we want more Red Dead cast to come to Ohio because no one ever comes to Ohio. And I just told them, hey, hold your tuchus. Better late than never. We heard you. We read you loud and clear. Just sit tight. Your wish is going to be granted soon enough.
Oh,
so I just
well,
left it at that. But you're going to get a bunch of stuff soon that has my signature on it. But I did it small, and I left room because because Roger's got that big signature. So.
Well, thank you, man. And that's awesome. I just saw some of your stuff last weekend in Washington. This stuff travels all around. It's really cool. So.
All right. Well, I got some people coming. Dude, I'll talk to you later, my friend. Hey, everyone. If you're in Ohio, if you're in Cincinnati, come see me. I'll be here all weekend, man.
Yeah. Yeah, go see Steve. Steve, good to see you, dude. Take it easy, man. Have fun.
All right, man. I'll see you, Rob.
See you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Good. I'm glad he did that. I don't know. He would have just been on there forever if it was up to me to hang out. I don't know how to hang up with someone, but how cool is that? Steve Palmer, everybody. Bill Williamson. Bill Williamson. Yeah, if you're in Cincinnati, get over there. Get over there and say hi to him. It's going to make his day. I'm sure if you do. So, yeah, today and tomorrow he'll be there. So if you're in Cincinnati, hang out with Steve J. Palmer. He's one of the best. So that's so cool that he came on here while he's at a convention. That's really cool of him. So this one says, to no one specific, blessed are the peacemakers. And yeah, that's all it says. Let's do it. And he's right too. There you go. When he's talking about Kenny and how he's going to come up with things, the guy can't. I mean, it doesn't stop. I think his wheels are just always turning. And really, what he wants to do is, of course, he wants you all to come and hang out, but he wants it to be. He wants it to be an experience that really blows you away, and he has the capability to do that. I know they did that in Tombstone already. So it's something that is so cool to be part of, because it's not just come here and meet these people that were in this game that you like. It's going to be like a whole interactive city that is going to feel very much like Red Dead Redemption, the series, some part of the series. So if you go, you're going to be blown away. It's going to be cool. Of course it is. Kenny doesn't stop. He will come up with 100 more ideas that are big ideas, and he'll get some of them done. So that's the cool part. A lot of them, probably. All right. That one's for you. Ship it to whoever. Thank you. And we'll see you in Deadwood. 652. So this one, 652. This is possibly what threw me off before. I doubt it. I'm trying to make excuses now. Nobody likes people who make excuses. I'm not going to make excuses. Before I blew it. I just blew it, because sometimes that happens. But this is something that I wrote on the back, which says, I know that's backwards for you, but it says the order number, and there's no print. So this is the first one where I told you that if you order that print, I should get one and hold it up. I'm going to, because I want to make sure everybody knows. Somebody ordered this print right here, but I ran out. I don't have this anymore. So if you order that print, just know I'll get I'll get them eventually, but I don't have them now, so I can't sign that for you today. So if you want something signed today, don't order that print, please. And again, it's that one. I may or may not have mentioned that already, but if you know, Juan, that was for Juan. Excuse me, Rivera. Don't have it. All right, so I'll move on to the next one. So this is for Jack, and it says, this is for my partner, Jack. He introduced me to Red Dead Redemption 2, and now it's become a favorite of mine. Can you please put "You're My Brother"? Really cool. And Jack, that's my favorite quote of all time. So it looks like it's, and it doesn't say actually who it was, but your partner, Jack, and I share favorite quote. Ship it to you, Jack. It's on the way. Joel, my cousin's name was Joel. We always called him Joel. So this says to write, this is make it out to Joel. Write your favorite line from either game on it. So I did. I wrote for Joel, and I put my favorite quote, which is, "People don't forget. Nothing gets forgiven." That's my favorite. It's my favorite. Thank you, Joel. Ship it. Sometimes it's good to whisper things that you really want to be intense. You just whisper it. It brings out more because people really, what? Ship it. Man, that's intense. All right, Samantha. Okay, so Samantha, this one is that. And then let me just say this real quick because this is going to probably help people who are waiting. Other VIP. No, let me do this first. I'm going to blow it. Let me just do this first. So for Samantha. All right. Write whatever you want. Or a doodle is fine, it says. So I'm going to doodle, and this is something that you're going to recognize this here. Well, it's going to be something that becomes, I guess, common here in a moment for you, because I did a couple of these already. But I did that one live. I'm not done yet. All right. So you wanted a doodle? Let me sign it before I forget. So I made you a doodle of John Marston. Howdy. That's what it says. Howdy. Sounds just like John when you say it like that too, I think. Howdy. All right. So, all right. Bam. Ship it. Okay. So the next several VIP orders, Juan Rivera, Seth. Seth, it's your 15th birthday. Happy birthday, Seth. Everybody say happy birthday to Seth. It's a party. It's a birthday party. Seth, happy birthday. If you're hanging out, happy birthday. I hope you have an awesome day. And also, I'm so sorry. The print that was ordered for you is this one, and I don't have any more of them right now, unfortunately. I will have some, and as soon as I get them, I will sign it. And I'll sign those live too if you want. We'll have to talk about that, everybody. Do we want me to go live again to sign the ones that I don't have now? Probably. John Marcus. So John Marcus, this one is for you. This print is one that was ordered for you. If you ordered it or someone ordered it for you, I'm out of those, unfortunately. And it says, "Hello, this is my second print. Thank you so much, John Marcus. I wanted to say thank you, and if you could check out, if you could check out Cowpoke Chronicles on TikTok. Yeah, I can do that, and I will do that. And everybody else, check it out. Cowpoke Chronicles on TikTok. We do funny Red Dead Redemption 2 content as gang members. I might have seen that before. I think maybe I have. And you know what's so funny? Every single time somebody tries to sound like John Marston, they whisper. And I love it. I think it's so funny, but it almost happens every time. So whoever, John Marcus, whoever in the Cowpoke Chronicles does John Marston, I can't wait to hear probably the whisper. I love it. Thank you, and I can't wait to check it out. Everybody check it out. Give them a like and a follow and all that good stuff. So we just got through a handful of these, and I think right now I'm going to take a break because maybe not. I mean, I do want to take a break, but I don't know. Yeah. There are some that have been ordered since I started doing this live stream. And I don't know which prints they are until I see them on the computer. So I'm going to set up over there, right over here. It's going to take me about 10 minutes. I'm going to clear everything off my workbench. And we'll lay all the cards, all the prints out. And then I'll be able to grab them quickly and not have to fumble through a box. Nobody wants to watch that. And we'll keep on trucking, but it's going to be about 15 minutes. So maybe not quite that long, whatever. I'm going to do it right now, and then I'm going to come back, and we're going to hang out some more. So, yeah, do what you got to do. I'll be back here shortly. Thanks.